friendly with the neighbours. I'm on my way to a training session now with one of our top GB players, Catherine Rose, currently GB number 2 in amongst her tournament. So she finished in Houghton last week, off to Lithuania this week. So it's in between the training, a few days where we get to focus on a part of the game. And yesterday we did our big GB squad training, and she was a part of that along with all of the other players. And today is a more one-to-one type session where we'll get a chance to focus a little bit more on some technical areas. And often with the pro players, it's almost around kind of cleaning those shots. And this is why I love the combination of we do loads of recreational coaching and clinics around the world, and you can change one or two little things and they make massive differences to the players' games. But then when you work at the top level with the pro players, it's like tiny adjustments to make them a bit more comfortable that increases their percentage shot from, you know, maybe a 65 to 68% in terms of the consistency of that shot. And so what I'm getting at is it's just small adjustments that need to be made. And so a big part of this is almost speaking to her, seeing what she's feeling confident about, what areas need to work on. Previously, looking at the work we've done, I like to focus on the attacking volleys and the vibra, and this is a part of the game. Like, the vibra is such a confident shot, like for every player at any level. It's almost like the more relaxed and comfortable you are, generally the better you hit it. And it's interesting because Catherine came from a tennis background, and I think initially tennis volleys and your attacking overhead transfer relatively well. You're used to it. It's a more comfortable shot, and I think it's only when you get to higher levels that your vibra needs to be that much better, and your volleys need to be more punchy, more crisp. And so it's something that there are minor technical work that needs to be done when you're a higher level player. So we'll see what she wants to work on this time, and I'm sure we will end up working on defence. Is always good to work on, always good to build in the repetitions to build up that comfort. And then also I have no doubt we'll look a little bit at the volley and the vibra, and these are two important areas. She plays on the left hand side, and it's something that when I watch the ladies in Premier, and this is something that I've had the privilege of being there in person, because often I'm commentating for the majors, is you're really aware of how the players with more effective weapons in the ladies game are generally more effective players. Like, they're the ones that get to the top. I think all of the top 50 or 60 players can be consistent. They can make a lot of balls, but really almost the difference between a 50, 60 ranked player and the top is, you know, really the weapons and also being able to play those weapons under pressure. And you can only play those shots under pressure if you feel confident in them, if you're comfortable in them, and a lot of that is down to making sure the technique is right, but also practicing it, getting repetition, so you can trust that shot under pressure. And that really is in essence the same for players of any level. If you want to improve a technique and you want to build confidence and comfort with that, it's practice. And it's why we're always recommending lessons to improve technique, but then, you know, repetitions to build it up. So let's see what she wants to work on. I'll record that, and I'll also give my feedback probably during and after the session as well. Is there anything in particular you want to have a little look at? You talked about rouleau before, and just clean it up a little bit. Yeah. Let's start a little bit close, just warm up a little bit. That's the ball I think we want to practice taking behind. It's like there, and then I think it's one small step back and yeah, and your reaction is to take early, yeah. drop the hand. So remember, almost from there, like drop that hand so it can be soft. You can hit soft. Do you remember we talked before about like not being flicky, like almost like drop it down, but go from here, not drop down and then like that. Yeah, good. That's the one. And to my Chiquita. There. Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you got it. Little steps. Yeah, here we go. Sorry, good get. Play it. Nice. Do you remember that session we did a little while ago on the Chiquita? We did it with the ball machine, and it was like fine. It's almost like fine. Make sure you got like enough space here in order to play exactly. Yeah, good. Yeah, nice. We're gonna do that. Let's do some volleys now. Sorry, yeah, ready? I feel like that ball comes in and we're just a bit like wavy on it instead of, I'd love to see your body going into it more. Like a tackle in rugby, right? Like it's the same thing, it's like, you just got to kind of push. Here we go. Much better, keep doing that. Good. Much better on those first three, pushing in, right? We talked about almost like not like flicking, right? Like the shorter you keep it, the more you can get your body weight into it, the better it will be. It feels like you're doing this bit, you know how we always talk about the vibra being loose, right? And you've got to be elastic and relax. It feels like you're doing that bit without squeezing at the end.
Yeah, and I'm getting confused between like when you hit a band echo and when you hit a vibra.
I think
I'm doing both or
for you, but for you, the way you play, even if it's pushed back, you'll use a vibra technique, right? You're going to go back like that, you're going to play soft. It's a vibra technique, but hit softly. So don't worry, don't like do your action, don't overthink it. But like when you want to like pop it, you need that squeeze at the end to like bite on the ball. There we go, yeah. Nice. What's the difference in those last two? Yeah, okay. I think what's happening is that you're kind of getting back in this position, not on balance, and therefore it's all a bit wavy. Whereas when you set, I feel like it becomes the whole whip. But the thing is, you're not always going to be balanced on it, right? Like, in a way, it doesn't matter so much if the feet are unbalanced, right? Because you're going to have times when you're jumping and you're here, but what you can't have is this being unbalanced, right? This has got to stay tight. Good. Nice, that one, yeah. Good. It's good. I mean, there's nothing I would change about it. It's like, I would almost just say, just keep going for it.
Like, actually train my brain and thinking those are one of my better shots.
I mean, look at that. That was a joke. Like, the thing is you got to train it to be like, even if you miss 3 in a row, you got to keep going for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do a few rouleaus, yeah? Really like squeeze that the hand on the flick. Okay. It's the same snap with the wrist on the Vibra as it is on the thing. It's not it's not like a tennisy. It's like you need that snap on top of the ball. Yeah. And even more like brushing down it. I think the reason I don't like that type of rouleau is because you're coming here and you're pronating to make it flat. So instead of flicking down, you're coming here and then flattening it, which means that you're without the kick is what brings it down and it goes in that box, right? So like that one, like over the top of it. Good. Good. Do a 3-meter smash, but aim there. Okay, and go for it, like hit it hard, yeah? And again. Good, and again. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna feed slightly deeper now for you. Same thing, keep hitting it like that. Good. The only difference, like you're hitting that really well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it, like people think, oh, it's the rouleau, so I just float it and it goes nowhere. But that speed you're hitting, yeah. And all, like at the moment, they're just bouncing like here, and they're just coming into here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But it's like a tackle, right? You've got to go at it. But to find that angle, just a little bit more shoulder, like turn. Yeah. Ah, sorry. Sorry, here you go. Nice. That was much better. That first one, what was the decision there? Yeah, could have done. It was just coming over you, right? So probably like rouleau would have been good. Yeah. Probably that's too short for a rouleau, right? Like, yeah, like a flat, fast smash off the back. Because you were so close, like it almost gave me a chance to be back in. Here we go. Shoot. Good, nice. That's good, it's good.
So you can see there, nice little session. And really, when Catherine steps onto that ball, she does so well. And we'll be using like rugby as a bit of an analogy. It's a sport she knows well. She played as a junior. And so, you know, this idea that you've got to step into the tackle. If someone's hit hard towards you, you've got to put intention on those volleys, intention on those overheads. And it can be tough. Like when you play at a higher level, the ball comes faster, the ball comes more accurately, say, towards your body. And you've got to almost get used to this idea of putting your body into each shot if you can. Every shot needs to carry an intention.
So in the meantime, we picked up a little passenger. How was school? good. We had a good day at school. We had our first experience on the paddle court last week. And a little bit like with the pros, we were just trying to have fun, weren't we? Did you have fun? Did you enjoy paddle? Yeah, that's the answer we look for at this age. It's hitting lots of balls, running around, having some fun, and wanting them to enjoy it and want to get back on the court. Not that different from pros, if we're honest.